In this demonstration, we're going to look at creating a configuration item. We use configuration items to apply compliance baselines, and what we're doing with the configuration item, we're using it as a value that we can either validate, or if we can't validate the value, we can then use that to remediate the value. So what we'll do here is we'll just come into our System Center Configuration Manager console. We'll come into our Assets and Compliance workspace, go to our Compliance Settings node, come to Configuration Items, and we'll just create a configuration item. First thing I need to do is I just need to give this a name. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to call this Validate Remote Desktop is enabled. We're going to do it for, as we can see here, Windows Desktop and servers, but as you can see, we can specify settings for devices managed with Config Manager Client or without Config Manager Client. Just to make this easier to search for, what we'll do is we'll assign it to an admin category, and the category I'll associate with this will be my client category. And we'll select OK. Then what we'll do is we'll select Next. Happy with the supported platform, so we'll select Next. Just under the settings, this is where we need to actually specify what we're going to do with this configuration item. What we're going to do here is we're going to create a registry value to validate remote desktop as enabled. So what we'll do here is I don't need to bother about the name or the data type, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to browse through, and I'm just going to browse through to my LonDC1 machine. I'm going to go to the HKey local machine. I'm going to go to System. Within System, we'll go for Current Control Set. We'll go for Control. We'll then just look for our Terminal Server section. We'll highlight our Terminal Server section, and what we'll do is we'll just highlight our fdeny TS connections currently set to 0. So what we're saying here is 0 means not set, 1 means set. So at this point here, not set, denying TS connections. What we'll then do is we'll say this registry value must satisfy the following rule if present. I don't need to modify this, we already have the correct value in place for this registry setting. So we'll select OK. Happy with all of the settings, so we'll select OK again. Then we select our Next button. Just under the compliance rules, what I want to do here is I just want to go for if deny TS connection equals 0, what we'll do is we'll just edit this section here. And what we'll say for my non-compliance severity for reports, we'll say this should be critical. We'll then select OK. Select Next again. Read through the summary and select Next. Once the progress is finished, next thing we need to do here is we just need to complete the wizard. So at this point here, we can select Close. And what we've done here is we've now created a configuration item called Validate Remote Desktop is enabled. We haven't done anything with this value yet. We'll do something with it in a later demo. Thank you.